The recent form and especially the recent goal scoring form at Chelsea has been quite a worry. A team that just scored 37 open play goals last season is struggling with scoring goals again this season. Chelsea have been training and Chelsea have had 1 week breaks of training, but the situation looks like it's not improving. A problem that Thomas Tuchel faced, Graham Potter faced, and a problem that Frank Lampard faced is also the problem that Pochettino is facing. In our video today, we are going to look at how Pochettino can fix this problem. But before we start our analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So this is the tactical setup that Pochettino has employed, a 4-3-3 kind of system. So in this system, Enzo Fernandez has been preferred as a number 8, but how can Chelsea improve this? This is by introducing Cole Palmer and starting him as a number 10, rather than having Enzo in that position, and having a midfield double pivot of Moises Caicedo and Enzo. In the last game against Aston Villa, Caicedo played really well, and if Enzo Fernandez played alongside him in that midfield, Chelsea would have been superb. You can see here from this clip that Sterling and Palmer can be the players who can occupy this half-space position. Mikhailo Modric and Malo Gusto can be tasked to be the ones who will play in the wide areas, with Modric generating the width in the left-hand side and Gusto in the other side, while Jackson can lead the line, and Jackson needs to stay as striker. So how can Chelsea now move in this system? So in this system, Chelsea will have a front 5 with Palmer and Sterling occupying these box positions in between the lines, with Gusto and Modric giving the width. Here you can see how Palmer is effective playing in this position. He has already drawn a fullback out of position and he has opened up space. If Gusto was slightly higher, he would have received a simple through ball where he would have played a cutback or a cross for him Sterling to attempt a shot on goal. So Palmer is an exciting player and he should start as the number 10. So in this system, you'll have Chelsea having a staggered attacking line, complemented with Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo being the two holding midfielders. And this is beneficial for Enzo because he likes to get on the ball most times. So in this deeper position, he can be playing those balls over the top or playing the balls to the striker, who can draw a centre back out of position, and he can slip in Palmer, who knows how to make these runs. Palmer understands this position of playing in half spaces because he has worked with a manager who knows how to manipulate these spaces in Pep. Also, this is going to give Chelsea the balance they need in attack by not having an imbalanced attacking side, by preferring the right over the left. But therefore, they will also start using the left because they have numerical superiority in this position. Enzo Fernandez can come wide, Palmer in the half space, and this 3 Triton kind of position with Jackson holding the line will create problems. This will also relieve Colwill the choice of playing as a centre back or a full back overlapping. This will ensure that Colwill only sticks to his defensive side of the game. You can see here in this clip how Palmer is occupying this half space position. He's creating a lot of problems for the midfielder, the fullback, and the central defender. If Enzo Fernandez could make this run, Chelsea would be clear through on goal. Also here you can see how he has dragged out a fullback, but there are no players who are making runs beyond him. Conor Gallagher is just ball watching, and these are the problems that Chelsea is facing in this team. Also here you can see the position he's occupied, the half space position. As a number 10, you need to be comfortable playing in these tight positions. It's something that Enzo Fernandez is not excelling quite well. And we're going to see from this clip how this has affected Chelsea. Disasi has stepped forward with the ball. Palmer has come out to receive the ball, but the players are just ball watching. No player is making runs in that space. This is a problem that Chelsea are really facing in this half space position. So Pochettino needs to be training Chelsea in this. We know Pochettino wants Chelsea to have a three-man backline, which is good because it can enable Chelsea to be stronger in defensive areas. Chelsea are not conceding goals as easily as you think. And therefore, the defensive side is not the problem. The problem is the attacking side. Having excellent players such as Gusto and Mudryk in the wide areas is effective because Gusto is also good at 1v1 dribbling. I've seen his game. And Enzo Fernandez can occupy this position. So when Pochettino insists on playing Enzo as a number 10, then Colwill will have to step aside. And this will see the introduction of Ben Chilwell as the new fullback, because now Ben Chilwell will be one tasked to make overlapping and underlapping runs to generate quantitative superiority in the wide areas. So Chilwell will come in and start playing as the fullback. And in this position, we are going to expect Chilwell to be the ones making these underlapping runs in the half spaces. And when he makes these underlapping runs in the half spaces, this will mean that Caicedo will be the one dropping in between the centre backs, with Conor Gallagher coming back into the team. So we know that it's a problem for a manager to directly impose his style and philosophy of play in a team that he has just taken. These are the tactical problems that also Maurizio Sarri faced at Chelsea. But the problem with the Chelsea fan base is that the Chelsea fan base is so impatient. It's a fan base that has been used to seeing managers getting sacked all the time. This fan base is a fan base that wants to always use the manager as a scapegoat of poor results. Chelsea fans need to understand that Chelsea is in the position where Arsenal was 2 years ago. There is no manager who can get the best out of this team, because we have also seen the previous 3 managers who were there last season could not do it. Therefore, the fans need to give Pochettino time. It just doesn't take a manager to implement his style immediately. Unlike Thomas Tuchel, who came into a dressing room full of experienced players such as Kovacic, Kante, Jorginho, Aspilicueta, Marcos Alonso, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Edouard Mendy, Mauricio Pochettino, and Giroud. Mauricio Pochettino is coming into a dressing room of young players. Therefore, training and time and patience is what he needs. Thanks for watching.